First time mag-vote ni Noah. Mamita, ito na yun!
I'm Captain Feinberg, I'm the commanding officer of the hospital ship Mercy, the greatest floating hospital in the world. Alright, come on out. What a face by a fish. Hit the face by.
Buy one get one or Mercy.
First time mag-vote ni Noah.
Noah, congrats! Enjoy, Noah!
J7 just 80 row. Nikito. Mamita, ito na yun! Ako,
Hindi ko abot.
kaya ang buhatin dito.
Hindi abot ang aking lang. Hindi abot.
Kaya yan.
Ay, tulog ng nono agad.
Hoopy!
Say hi! Noah! Gising ka na! Gising na, Noah!
operating theaters. It has 80 intensive care unit beds, 274 meters long. It is 33 meters across, and it has a depth of almost 10 meters, and it weighs in at just shy of 70,000 metric tons. If it was in the United States on land, it would be the 8th largest hospital in the United States. We are what's called a Mercy class hospital ship because we are the first of our kind to be built. There's one other ship that's like us in the world, but we are better, and that ship is Comfort. We lay berth in San Diego, California. Comfort lays berth in Norfolk, Virginia. Comfort is a Mercy class hospital ship because we were first. If you remember nothing else, remember we were first, Mercy Comfort second. So there's a long history of hospital ships in the United States Navy. It goes back to our Civil War in the 1800s with a ship called Red Rover. Red Rover was owned by the South, the Confederacy, and then it was captured by the Union in the North, and that ship was about 650 tons or 700 tons, and we are 100 times bigger. It was a converted paddle wheel ship, and it was really just used to transport, and then they decided to put patients on it and called it hospital ship. This is the third ship to bear the name Mercy. The first was in World War I, the second was in World War II. We were standing on the third iteration of Mercy. Mercy started out as a super tanker. It was a San Clemente class super tanker, the SS Worth. So at our heart, at our bones, we're still a super tanker. We wound up doing major repairs. It came online in about 76. We took it over in 84, spent 2 years renovating it. We took the whole top off here, and then we started to build ICUs and PACUs, and then flip them inverted back into the ship. So if you see some changes when we look at the ship, we added a whole other level. So if we put what was here, we added one level up, which was there, and then we added another level for a flight deck, and then another level for an air ops. And so all of a sudden, where the pilot house was back here, and you could easily see everything, same height of the pilot house, but now the view is completely obscured. We pulled the pilot house forward, and now they steer the ship from up forward. Like I said, this is one of the largest classes of vessels to ever transit the Earth. I am a physician by trade. If you ask me what qualifies me to drive this behemoth, the answer is absolutely nothing. We are actually have a blended crew of merchant marines and myself. So our merchant marine crew, Captain Peter Nolan is the ship's master. Jake Cohn is our first mate, Sentai is our chief engineer, and Paul Grubb is our first engineer. They're the ones who make the ship go. So we have to work together because without them, I'm a really great hospital tied to a pier in San Diego. And without me, they're floating around with a bunch of mattresses. So on that note, let's go take a look at our flight. So follow me. Let's send some other people to the other elevator. So
Elevator pala, no?
Sa doon po mas. Sa kabila. Sama yung mga feeling. Kasi uwi na. Uwi.
Pag sinabing po, alert ka.
Alert ka. Kuya mo.
Dito na po.
Alright, come on out. This is the flight deck of the USNS Mercy with the fantastic, beautiful background brought to you by Chuuk. Which is really, really kind of nice. Like, if I take a group picture, I want that in the background. You're taking a group picture, you probably want the wings in the background. But to me, I think that's pretty fantastic. So, we're standing here on the flight deck. Our flight deck is designed to receive multiple aircraft simultaneously. The main aircraft we land are rotary wing aircraft, helicopters. But I draw your attention to that darkened square right there that's pretty large, and then further in the distance, that other square that's pretty large. They're about like 3 meters across. Those are reinforced squares designed to land an MV-22 Osprey. So the Osprey is the large tilt rotor aircraft that'll fly like an airplane and then switch its motors and it'll land like a helicopter. So, thank you. All right.
Nagising dito nagising.
Back this way. Maybe take the elevators, or you would take this, which is our ramp. So go ahead and follow me down this way. What you see to my left, your right back there, are rescue gear for the aircraft. So we have chains to secure the aircraft. We have chocks to keep it from moving. We also have firefighting gear in case the aircraft lands hot and there is a fire. We're designed to put that out as well. One of the things about this, which is a little different, and so this is actually one of the wares. Sometimes you exercise in these areas. Typical day.
Emergency room. Ito yung emergency room nila. Dito, maganda. Gwen, yung nila, ka-trauma center. Complete.
So our main job, like I said, is major combat operations. However, the job we do most frequently is humanitarian disaster relief, which is what we're doing now as part of Pacific Partnership. And so Pacific Partnership has been around since 2004, and we are just part of it as the Mercy, and that's actually what we like doing. So go ahead and follow me this way. Scanning is a mainstay for trauma as well as primary diagnostic need. And as much as I love medicine, and I do, Pacific Partnership is more than just medicine. There's a bunch of other components that go with it. We have our veterinary team that works on everything from farm to fridge to make sure animals are raised in a sustainable manner, the most efficiently they can in the healthiest way they can. And then finally, of course, right over your shoulder right there is our Pacific Partnership Band. And right there is MU2 Mitchell. Have you all seen the Pacific Partnership Band yet?
Yeah.
What do you think? Yeah, everybody loves that. I always play second fiddle to the band. And but that is MU2 Mitchell. And the Pacific Partnership Band is actually, we have Australian members, we had some Japanese members, in addition to the Pac Fleet Band. So here he is in Vietnam, and he is singing in Vietnamese, a Vietnamese song, and the crowd goes wild. And he sung here too, with the same thing, one of the local songs, and people really, really like it. It means a lot when people sing a song that they know. Yeah. And when I was in a different country, you know, he had done that. I was giving this tour, and I had, I think, Lieutenant Governor, one of the senators, he looked at Mitchell, and he said, he is from the Solomon Islands. And I looked at the guy saying it, and I'm like, really? And I'll go with it. And you sure about that? And he's like, Yes, it's an uncle. We claimed him, but it meant so much that he was singing that he was like, yes, this guy is my people, and that's a lot of what Pacific Partnership is about, is building those bonds and that friendship. But then the other thing, well, we'll head this way just a little bit. Right behind me is our operating theaters, but we're not going to go in there because they're actually doing surgeries. So, somebody asked me, has this ship ever been in combat? And the answer is, yes, we supported Operation Desert Storm back in the 90s. And so this is Comfort and Mercy steaming together in the Gulf War. All right, so we'll keep moving on. It's just hard to see it. We actually have to look. Yeah, they're both San Clemente class super tankers. We are the SS Worth, and they were the SS Rose City. And it's a class of ships, so we're designed to be the same. So we, if nothing else, we learned from our mistakes. So we learned that you couldn't see where it is. We don't look like that anymore. This is Comfort, this is Mercy. If you notice when you pulled in, our red cross is off to the side. It's not dead center. Okay. Comfort's red cross is dead center. So if you're flying a helicopter, you can see which one's which. All right, so keep following me. Now, right now, remember, yes. We have used this as an ICU during COVID. We went to Los Angeles to support COVID support in the United States, and we did actually have COVID patients in here on ventilators. We try not to put airborne respiratory illnesses on a ship because that's just a bad idea. We knew that. We said we're not going to do it, but then COVID said, no, I'm going to come on anyway. So we just have to adapt. Welcome to Mercy Ship.
Ang lawak na.
Ano yung one-third?
Siya pa dito po.
Lagay natin picture ni Lola.
And the other one was one level. We landed them on this building, that's amazing.
Yes, yeah, we're allowed for that.
What's
Mga Pilipino na, nagtitin ng nagsasalita ng Tagalog.
He just looked that way. Pumunta po siya doon. He just looked. Oh, di, nandiyan po.
Ba?
Isa po. Oh, yan po.
Si Mars nandito, oh. Si Mars.
Yeah, sorry.
Ayan pala sila.
Hey, he's right there.
Bastos pa ako, bumili ako ng mga t-shirts. Ay, wow!
Patapos na sila.
Hi! John! John!
Wow, so sunshine.
Daririnig, ninong
Shun.
Kaya lang, tatawid lang sa bridge pa. Bye-bye! Kanina pa ako hanap sa inyo.
Naglalakad din po kami. Pinahanap ka din namin.
Nauna sila, nauna.
Sige.
Ganda ng dagat. Tapos na siya, patapos na.
Pinapasok na kami.
Mercy. No, no. Come here. Come here. Come here. No, no, excuse me. Excuse me. Bye bye. Ano may pagkain?
Bango. Kagutom.
Lang, bango!
Kaya nga.
Make sure, ano daw, ang bata, dito na doon.
Baka maluto ka, Pi.
Hindi pa yung bata, nag-thank you. Oh. Ano? Oh. No, 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 no. Sa buong biyahe, yan ang talog. I'm sorry.
Yung short niya. Wow. Hi. Did you enjoy?
Shopping!